All right, welcome back to HTR. My name is Israel, and today we are talking how to fix your noisy AXS GX derailleur. He says that's pretty cool. So if you have a hardtail and an AXS GX derailleur, you know it can be quite noisy.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Now, a lot of people thought it was the clutch. The clutch on these are actually, they're pretty decent. So I kept riding and I would hear it on mine.
Brother,
So just like anybody else, I thought, okay, the clutch is weak, because the moment I stuck this on, I told all my friends that, hey, dude, it makes a lot more noise than my XT.
That's what she said.
It was a lot noisier. Now, you're gonna hear more noise coming out of a hardtail than you would a full suspension, because at least on a full suspension, you have suspension. So this noise bothered me so much that I started to look into it, and then I found out that Pink Bike actually did a video on these derailleurs. It might just be exclusive to the GX, or it just might be all of them in general.
And it's an ugly one, and I just figured out what was going on here recently thanks to Pink Bike. I always accused this of having a weak clutch and having chain slap. There's more chain slap on this. It's noisier than my GX mechanical was. And so I just thought it was the clutch, even though when I go to lock out the clutch like I have now to do my drivetrain every time, the clutch is hard to push. It feels strong. And I was like, what is going on? Never really put any thought to it. Here's what's going on, is this derailleur is free to swing like Tarzan. And this is what's happening. So on a mechanical, the housing and the cable come down and they wrap and they mount to here on the GX, and it forces the cable body tight against the rear derailleur hanger and that B-tension screw plate. And it forces and it sort of locks the whole body there. Okay, TRP, they actually have something called the Hall lock that does it a lot better, and it actually, again, locks the whole derailleur body from swinging, and it just pivots down here at the lower jockey wheel. That parallelogram does its thing. This thing here, look at it. George of the Jungle, Tarzan, they'd both be happy and proud of this.
So what I found from their research is that the clutch is good on these bikes. If we open this up, lock it, it's this play. This is what we're hearing on our hardtails. You might even hear it on your full suspensions if you're pushing it hard enough. So this is the noise that we're hearing.
he ain't lying.
The chain is holding just fine. The tension on the chain is just fine. We're hearing this. And if you ran a cable like I did my XT, the cable would come out here, and the cable was pretty stiff to actually hold this down, so you would barely even hear it. Now, what I found from other YouTubers, that they found out the same situation, this is it's just loose. That's all it is. So when you're going through all the roots and the hard rocks and you're hearing ka 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 ka, I know the difference between chain slap and something just slapping metal to metal. So your I forgot what they call it, your tension screw or B screw, whatever you want to call it, that's what's hitting it. That's what's causing all the noise. And you know, when you're going through rocks and gardens and stuff, right, and you're just ramming through, right, you're gonna get a lot of noise, especially on a hardtail. It's shaking the hell out of the back of this. But I will do the drop test with the chain off so you guys can see before and after. I don't know how SRAM let this go through, but I'm pretty sure I found the solution for it, and all it is an O-ring. What? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and find the master link. Is right there. Let me get my tools out real fast. Bada bing, bada boom. And I dropped the link. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna do the drop test. We're gonna do it regular speed and slow motion so you guys can see exactly what I mean. Drop test 1. All right, let's go ahead and take the derailleur off so we can work on it. And this is going to be a super cheap fix. Some of you hardtails would appreciate. Now, your problem, like I said, is not your clutch. It is actually in here, which I'm pretty sure is obvious to most of you guys. So what you want to do is you want to take this apart, just enough. So you're going to take this off. Let's go ahead and pull your screw through. So you're going to have this. Don't lose any of this. Now your problem is this.
What?
It is too small. Let's come on, focus on it. Now we're going to go ahead. You can get these all over the place at any hardware store. See the difference? So you're going to want to, actually you should grease it up a little bit. Let me take a little grease from here. There's grease on there. Grease it up just a little bit. You're going to take this, then you're going to slide it right in. It fits perfectly. Right in, just like that. Hold that. Then you're going to want to run your derailleur screw through whatever it is. See? Fits in there nice and perfectly. Then you're going to want to take this piece and jam it right back in place, and then you're going to want to go screw it. All right, now screw your derailleur back in. Make sure it's good. Give it a nice snug, just like that. Now it is stiffer. It still moves just fine. And then when you have the chain on it, which I'll demonstrate, it brings it right back. Like I said, rock hits it, boom, it's gonna go up. But with the chain on it, it's gonna bring it right back down. Drop test with the new O-ring in it.
My nigga.
So now we got the chain on. Now look, let's say rock hits it. They go back just as fast. And that is how you fix your noisy derailleur on your AXS GX. I mean, it's possibly even work with the XO and the XO1. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, and all it cost me was 50 cents of O-rings just to fix that. It took me a minute to find out where it was coming from. So now when you're riding your hardtail, you can be quiet going through the trails. All right, guys, this is where I'm ending the video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Do you think about doing it to yours? I highly recommend it. All right, guys, until next time, it's over.